It's time. If you're ready to get started, let me see those train emojis in the chat. Yeah. Crazy Dash, man. I hope you feel better, man. I know you'll love it. I know you will. All right. What is going on? Beautiful people. I see the emojis in the chat. Thank you, Talk Gaming. Thank you, Sean Patel. Thank you, Jessica Tim. Welcome back, Flight Sim Guy. I see you up to the stream again. Big shout out and a get well to Crazy Dash. I hope you feel better real soon. AP Dude, what's up, man? Good to see you, bro. Again, I don't have an answer for you yet, man. I'm sorry. Rob the Builder, I love your name. Thank you. Welcome to the stream, man. Alexandra Kettles, welcome to the stream as well. Good to see you. And ladies and gentlemen, let me be maybe not the first, but let me just say welcome to Train Sim World 3 release day. This is now 100% available publicly, and it should be available now on all consoles. We are on PC today, so you can also get it on Xbox, on PlayStation, on Windows, or whatever it is that you like the game on. And let me know in the chat real quick before you get started, what's your favorite train or route that you like to drive on any train sim? If you don't have this one yet, let me know. What train would interest you the most? US Freight, British Rail, German Rail, Switzerland, Australian, I don't know. There's a whole bunch out there that I don't even know anything about. Let me know though. But you know what? While you're doing that, I am going to bring the music down just a little bit. And as you can see right now, we're hanging out in the training center, just getting ready for our drive. You know, doing a little bit of last minute training before we hit the mountains of Cajon Pass today. If you have been following along with Train Sim World and Dovetail Games social media today, there's been a lot of other streamers and content creators streaming today. And, you know, they've already been doing, you know, the British routes and the German routes. He's like, you know what? You know, I'm one of the few YouTubers and content creators that actually covers US freight. And so, you know, I think I'll dedicate today's stream to that. So if you're not into that, I do apologize. But maybe you want to stick around and maybe learn something about US freight. I think one of the reasons why people maybe not appreciate the different types of trains that are out there, whether it be German or whatever, is because you just don't know enough about them. One of the reasons why originally I didn't, you know, like the German trains that much, because I just didn't understand them. I didn't get them. But now that I know a lot more, I know how to use the safety systems, PZB, LZB, CFA, all of that good stuff. Now I can really appreciate driving a German train, and it's actually a lot of fun and actually a really nice challenge. So, you know what? Why not? Before we get started, in case this is your very first time ever seeing or hearing about Train Sim World, let me just show off a few things. This is what we call the German ICE3 high-speed intercity express train. Full interior is completely modeled. We have lots of seats, and whenever you take this out on the actual route itself, we're in the training center. In the training center, you can kind of look at every train, but also there is the actual route that this drives on, which is a lot of different routes, and you'll see passengers sitting in these seats, getting on and off the train, and it's very nice and interactive. And again, you can walk the whole thing. So we'll hop out of here, and I'll show you guys the next one. And again, once we get done with this, we'll head over to Cajon Pass to do some heavy U.S. freight hauling. I don't know what this train is called. No offense to all my British friends, but they all look the same. Not the British people, the British trains. But hey, it's okay, because I know you guys say the same thing about U.S. freight trains. They all look the same, and I kind of agree. They do look very similar. But yeah, this is another one. Again, full interior model. Hopefully you weren't offended. If you were, then that's a personal problem. But yeah. Is there a way to do a cold start for Cajon Pass Loco? Dylan, great question, my friend. Don't know. We could try. I mean, I'm very open-minded in today's stream. Like, I'm really not. I just did another stream on X-Plane 12, a flight simulator, not long ago, and I ain't gonna lie, that took a lot out of me. So I'm just like, yeah, we out here just to have some fun, to enjoy the sim for what it is. Obviously, Train Sim World can be better. There's a lot more that could be done, and some people like it, some people don't. But it's the same with every game. And this is the SD40, I believe. It sounds like this one is actually off right now, so I believe we would have to go and do a cold start of this train. I don't know if the door opens on this model. There's usually an engine door you can open and get it fired up, but I don't know if this one has it. I don't see it. Yeah. But yeah, I think if we can find a cold, a completely turned off train, it may be in the free roam session of Cajon Pass. We'll have to see if we can find it. I don't know if I remember how to do it, but we can try. I'm down. I'm open. What does suck though, and I've kind of mentioned this before in the past, because I come from Flight Sim, is that in Flight Sim you have the option to cold start like everything, right? You can start cold and dark, as we call it, with no engines on, no power, and you go in the plane and you start everything from scratch. Kind of like how this one looks right now. It looks like it's completely cold and dark. There's no sound, there's no engine running, and being able to go in and just fire it up. I would love to see that more often in the timeline and in scenarios. So it does sound to me that this train is completely turned off. I hear somebody's brakes popping though, and you might hear my dog eating a bone, but it sounds like it's off. So let's see. Yeah, again, all full interiors, everything except for the lavatory. Yeah, this one's already on. You can see the screens are on, so it's just, I think the engine is off though, but it's powered. Does it have a door? Am I thinking of a different type of train? I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, let's jump out of Training Center and back into the main menu for Train Sim World 3. If you guys have any suggestions in the beginning of the stream, let me know. Also, I have really good news, and I'm super excited about myself. This is what I've been personally waiting for, is the fact that you can, at least on Steam, we can now access the rest of our preserved crew routes. So take a look at this train depot, and I have a lot of trains. Look at all this. Look at all of these trains in my... There's a lot of trains in here. All of these trains, so I can't wait for people to start getting their hands on the custom scenarios. Matter of fact, I'm personally thinking of making a scenario for Cajon Pass that includes the Union Pacific trains and includes the Amtrak train, even though it's not the real one that rides it, but it'd be cool to see a passenger Amtrak train service on there. Or we could probably use a cow train with a new livery or something. That would be kind of interesting. Or the F40. Yeah, we could probably use the yeah, that would be interesting to do. But I don't have a livery for it. So anyways, all our preserved stuff from Train Sim World 2 is now available in Train Sim World 3, and I am super hyped about that. So look at that. I got all the DLCs. Amazing. And one more thing that I want to try. I don't think we're going to get time to do it today, but I can't wait to do it. On the timetable of Southeastern High Speed, you can now use a TGV duplex. The French high-speed train goes through the international platform over in London, which is really cool. So I definitely want to try that out sometime soon. Anyways, let's get to the good stuff. Let's start driving. Let's get in it, man. We'll go down to Cajon Pass, and you know what? We're gonna save that cold dark idea for another day, because I don't want to be looking around the menus the whole time. I don't know for sure that I can even find a train that needs a cold start. We'll do timetable today. I had a scenario that I wanted to do, but I think I'm gonna do a timetable instead, because I want to see if the Union Pacific trains show up on the route. It's supposed to, since I have Sherman Hill installed, we're supposed to see Union Pacific along the route. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a run from San Bernardino. I've already done the run from Barstow to San Bernardino on my last video, but we're gonna do a run from San Bernardino instead, and see what we run into. So let's do, what time is it right now? We'll do real time. Let's see if there's any scenarios around this time of day that we're currently streaming, which is 1400 in my current my local time. Leaving from San Bernardino. I'm not trying to go super heavy because it's gonna take forever. We'll see if we can find a nice light train. Let's see. I'll put this over here. No, the old DLC does not work with the new mechanics. It's basically the old stuff is still as it was in Train Sim World 2. You're not going to have any of the special Train Sim World 3 exclusive features like, I think like the snow pop-up effects. I think they might have dynamic weather. I'm not sure. Matter of fact, let's look, because I don't know. Again, we're being real nice and unplugged today, just relaxing. And I want to see. So these are all the old routes. So let's take Peninsula Corridor. This just got updated, I believe. In this update that came to here, and we'll do timetable, and we'll pick my favorite, what do you call this thing again? Shoot, what do you call it? The baby bullet? Yeah, the baby bullet. Yeah, dynamic weather is, yeah. So you can run so maybe not all of them, but at least this one. Let's pick another route that I know hasn't updated. Let's go with like Sand Patch Grade, like the OG route. You know this one old, right? We'll hop into AC 4040 there's two of them apparently. I don't know. Oh, it's different liveries. I'll take the gray one. Yep, dynamic weather on Sand Patch Grade as well. Sweet. All right, I'll take that. That's dope. That's dope. Oakville sub. Looks like the same train. I'm not sure why they're two different trains. Yep, dynamic weather. So it looks like dynamic weather is a part of it. West Somerset Railway. We'll take the Chug, Mr. Chuggington. Yep, good. Yeah, dynamic weather. Cool. All right, so on to our originally planned and scheduled program, Cajon Pass. Timetable. Do I like the new menu? I'm getting used to it. I like the way it's organized. It's just everything is in different places than I'm used to. So it's gonna take some time to get used to it, but I do like the softness of how it looks. It doesn't look overwhelming. It's not super crowded. I think it's clean, and I think everything is where it should be, honestly. All right, so we went into a service from San Bernardino, climbing the mountain in the Cajon Pass. We've done going down. Now it's time to go up the mountain. Let's see if we can find anything leaving San Diego. This one says, take over this unit grain train from San Bernardino to Victorville. That's a 2-hour service. Nah, I'm good. About this one, Barstow, Victorville. Victorville, San Bernardino. Manifest, Victorville, San Bernardino. Here you go. From San Bernardino to Victorville, hour 27. The auto rack. About this one, this is 40 minutes. Intermodal, Barstow. Yeah, all the short ones are going from Barstow to Victorville. That's the shortest route that you can really do with the main train. If you pick the other SD40 or SD70, whatever they call it, that one actually, those are the local services. You can do like as low as 30-minute long drives. I got 52 minutes here. Continue to manifest trains from Hesperia to Barstow. No, there's pretty much nothing in between those two locations. So we'll just stick with the bit longer one and see how fast we can get there. I'll do the auto rack train from San Bernardino. We can either go to Hesperia, much longer, or we can go to Victorville, which I think is before Hesperia, right? I can't remember which one is first. Whew, San Bernardino to Barstow. Is that the whole thing? Take over this intermodal train from San Bernardino to Barstow. I don't know if this service was here before. I hadn't seen a service that did the whole route. And that is lying. It does not. It takes longer than 2 hours to get from San Bernardino to Barstow. That's a 3-hour drive. I don't know where they're getting these times from. Yeah, I don't know where they're getting that time from because it is not a freaking. Nah, not at all. All right, I'm trying to find a route. Here we go. Victorville. That's 2 hours. So I guess Hesperia is shorter. We'll do Hesperia then. Let me find a light Hesperia route from San Bernardino. Sorry guys, trying to find us a good service to do. Victorville, hour and a half. I'm down for Victorville. Victorville is fun. I like Victorville. Let's go with that. We'll shoot with that, and yeah. So we'll do today, September, whatever the day is. Probably gonna rain. There's a 100% chance of rain in every Train World 3 session, and we'll do a light cloud. Get started. Let's get in there, guys. Let's get in there. Rob the Builder. Maybe the AI can do in 2 hours. Probably, yeah. The AI, when there's no physics involved and they can run the exact speed limit the entire length of the route, yeah, they could probably do it in 2 hours. But when it comes to a real person getting in here and trying to navigate the freaking mountain through the Cajon Pass, yeah, it's gonna be a 3-hour, 3.5 even hour drive from here, from the to do the whole route in any direction. All right, cool. Let me go kill the music. Let's get into it, guys. Again, Train Sim World 3 release day, and yeah, we'll talk all about it. We got plenty of time. I'm here to just chill, relax. It's gonna be a nice chill stream. I'll probably turn the music back on here a little bit. I also should say, I'm not sure if it's on or not, but we're supposed to have the GEVO mod, which is a sound mod for the ES44C4, which sounds pretty darn good if it's still installed. I installed it before I updated the day 1 update, so I'm not sure if it overrode it. So let's take a look. Get started. San Bernardino to Victorville. And the only way for me to know if it's installed is to honk the horn. So I'm gonna turn the sounds up and let's see. Yep. That's the mod. It's on. Alright, let's get started, guys. We got a long drive. So we'll go generator field switch on. Reverser in. Banking comp on. I don't know if we have a train loco in the back, but we'll do that anyways. And also today, as always in Train Sim World 3, or Train Sim World in general, I am rocking the, hold on. I'm gonna turn it on. I am rocking the Rail Driver today, once again, so I'll be doing a lot of things on here. So headlights on, independent brake on, automatic brake, shut that off. Go ahead and let the brakes start releasing with the gauge lights on. It's always good to have those on. And go down here and make sure independent brakes on lead, auto brakes on freight, DP is on local. And we have plenty of fuel. and brakes are pretty much released, so we can basically just get going. Sorry, my dog is having a good old time behind me, but it's okay. All right, let's get going. So reverser in forward. A little bit of throttle. We got 72 vehicles on this train today. We're not super heavy, but we're not light. And me going up the hill, it's gonna be 2.2% grade the majority of the way. So we're gonna get some momentum. Pull in back to reverser. Sorry, independent. In the release. Listen to that Gevo. Gamer Killer, hello. And we're rolling. Outside. Oh, there's cars in the train. Okay, hold on. We gotta stop. We gotta stop. We gotta stop. Wait, no, we don't. We don't have to stop. We can keep going. I'm lying. I'm lying. We don't have to stop. We're good. I can use the other camera to look at it. Let's get some speed. Notch 4, notch 5. That works for me. Notch 6 works too. I don't know how to use the horn sequencer. You got to teach me, man. I have no clue. Thank you so much, THFDTHG, for the follow. Welcome to the Blu-ray family, my friend. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Isn't there a way to open these? Wait, no, I think it has to open from the back, right? And they're all attached, so I can't open it. Yeah, that's what it was. Let's go to the back of the train. Yep, alright, so it looks like we only have, I think, was it 3 or 4 locomotives connected in the front? Oh, it's empty. We got tricked. We got tricked. Oh, man. I thought we were going to have a little surprise inside. Is that my sock? Give me my sock. Eating my sock, little dog. I can't lock it back, so it's just going to be unlocked. So, and he's back to eating my sock again. No, don't eat my sock. Perry, come here. Come here. Hey. I gotta watch him 24/7. He'll eat everything. Alright, back to the front. And we're speeding, so I don't really care that we're speeding because speed limit is going up in a little bit. And we're gonna be going up as well. And here comes the the San Bernardino Amtrak station up ahead. Way to drive by that. It's gonna sit right here, like we're waiting for the Amtrak. It works. BKG Blueface, you're just a little late, my friend. I already did a like 3-hour long X-Plane 12 stream like 2 hours ago. So if you want to go back and check it out, feel free to do so. Again, today, 2 major releases that relate to my channel. Trains and planes. And games. X-Plane 12, a new flight simulator came out yesterday, so we streamed it this morning. And Train Sim World 3's official release today, so we're doing that as well. So if you missed the flight stuff, then you can go back and watch it. I'll be doing it more later this week. It took you 2 hours and a half to do half the route because there was a lightning storm and a heavy rain. Wow. I know I'm speeding. I don't know, I think it's pretty safe at 38, 37 miles an hour on a straight track. There's no reason to be going 25 miles an hour. I think what it is the back of the train hasn't passed the speed limit yet. So we're still going slow. Yeah, coming out of San Bernardino though, it's like just big straight line. A lot of city, you stay next to this main interstate highway or whatever this is. And then we'll continue into the middle of nowhere. Through the mountains. And I believe we're stopping just after that in Victorville. It's basically half the route. And then after that, if we wanted to, we could take the same train all the way to Barstow. But don't need to today. I didn't realize I had AirPods in. It is, I'll be honest, the dynamic weather thing is pretty cool. Look at that, 1.4% gradient. So I'm gonna go all the way. We're heavy enough that we may not be able to make the top speed of the speed limit, 55 miles an hour here coming up. But it seems, and we'll have to test this theory in this stream, that every time you drive on Train Sim World 3, it doesn't matter what route you take, if it's one of the dynamic weather routes, there's a 100% chance of rain at some point before you get to the end. Hopefully not. I don't want it to be that often. I want to kind of be like, I like how like American Truck Sim, where you can decide the probability of rain. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, all right, well, there's a 20% chance of rain that it's gonna happen, or you want it to rain a bunch, you can put a 90% chance. It won't guarantee rain, but it will most likely happen. And we'll see how today's run goes, but in my experience of driving the last week, it seems that rain is a bit too often. Unless you're doing journey mode, in which it seems to be a fixed season or whatever. So yeah, and I hear a lot of people say it never rains in LA, in California. That's not true. It rains from time to time, not often. It's rare. But yeah, it does rain in California. It's SoCal. I mean, yes, it's brown, but yeah, it rains. You need more. Definitely need more. Oh, we have company coming to SD40. There's a shot. It's like a local, San Bernardino local train. That's what I was talking about earlier. If you pick that train or that locomotive, there's a lot of shorter services. So if you don't have an hour and a half, 2 hours to do a route, I recommend running the local services with the SD40 because it has you leaving out of San Bernardino, do a short drive, maybe 20, 30 minutes out to drop off some oil tankers or leaving Barstow. There is a shorter road train that goes to Victorville, and I think that's it. As one leaving Victorville, there's another SD40 leaving Thorn. So, and the locals are pretty cool. I like them. Yep, so 1.9%, and we're maxing out on notch 8, 36 miles an hour. Line speed is 55, so if we were lighter, or if we, gain more momentum leading up to this part of the track, it could go much faster. That's the reason why I wasn't worried about slowing down earlier, because I knew that the track speed was gonna go up and that we were gonna struggle to get any faster. So I was like, yeah, we'll just stay here. And even right now, again, we're maxed out on throttle and we're actually losing speed. It's going down at 35 miles an hour. The struggle is real. But this sound pack makes a big difference. It's a little distorted. And when I say distorted, I'm just talking more like audio quality. Like the quality of the sound you get from Train Sim World by default is obviously made by professionals. It may not be up to the standard that some people want, but it was made by professionals. And so you're not getting any what they call peaking, like whenever the audio bar gets to the red and it just sounds like ah. Like, you don't get any of that, but in this sound pack, I can hear it a little bit. If you turn it all the way up, and you have headphones on, you're out here, you can hear it. But I ain't mad, because these things are freaking ridiculously loud in real life, and they got that loud just whoa, 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 you know what I'm talking about? So they kind of did that a little bit. I'll also mention that the guy who did this sound pack, matter of fact, let me go see if I can find the link to it. If anybody wants it, I can help you out. But I believe either the same sound pack or the same guy who made the mod also has a mod for Norfolk Southern as well, for the Norfolk Norfolk route. So definitely check that out if you drive that route. Let me see if I can find it real quick for you guys. Now drop it in the chat. Are there any gates in the towns? Yes, there's a bunch. I mean, I'm not sure how many exactly. There's a bunch around. There are a bunch of gates, railroad crossings. Hopefully they fixed it in this latest day 1 patch. Last time I drove through, a lot of them weren't working. The lights weren't working, so we'll pay attention to that today. I just found that it's made by CTSL Railfanning, and here is the link. What's up, Levy6859? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, man. Hopefully you're doing well. If you're just joining us, this is Train Sim World 3, and it just released today on all platforms: Xbox, PC, Steam, PlayStation, all that good stuff. Have I done a walkthrough of the USB controller? I haven't, but we can, since we're just sitting here at 26 miles an hour now. Jeez. Let me see if I can do that. Hold on. I need a closer upper. I'm gonna change the view up here. I'm gonna put a camera in the back. I'm gonna drop my GoPro up here. Oh, okay. I didn't do that on purpose, but sure. Oh, we might be stuck. We might be stuck in here. Are we stuck? Let me out. Let me out. Ah! Oh. All you have to do is go beast mode. Okay. So. Alright, let's do a quick walkthrough of the rail driver. So, the rail driver is this here. I think my dog just moved it. Yes, he did. I'm not sure how close we can get to it. Oh, that's not bad. You guys see that okay? Alright, cool. So, let's start on the left side. It's kind of hard to see because of the light here. But basically, you have a few buttons here on the left. This here is a speedometer. It shows you the speed. You can actually change. I can't remember how to change it. But you can change what's displayed here. So this could be your speed. This could be what notch you're in. You know, if you're like in, you know, the first notch, second notch, or the reverse notch, whatever. The same applies for European trains that don't have, you know, the same type of system. We also have this. It says range. It's mapped to multiple different types of stuff. I don't know what I use it for. There's E-stop, which is your E-brake. This is the next one. You have an alerter button right here, which I don't think works in Train Sim World 3 with this train. I have a sander right here. I have a P. I don't remember what that does. The green button. I don't know what it does. And then you have a bell right here, which you can't hear because we're in the back of the train. Horn. Again, can't hear because we're in the back of the train. Reverser right here. This is what shows what direction you're going to. So forward, neutral, back. You also have a throttle, which right now is maxed out, notch 8, fully pulled back. And then you can pull it. It has a center detent as well. I don't want to change my speed because we really need all the momentum we can get. So I'm not going to mess with it. But right here, you can't really see it too well. Sorry for the bad camera work here. This camera is not really meant to do this kind of thing. But there's a little notch here. So if you're driving freight trains, you have from here to here as like notch 1 through 8, right? And then in the middle is basically idle. And you flip it around. That's where you go to your dynamic brake into setup, and then from there it goes setup from notch 1 to notch 8 again, right? And then you have over here, you have the automatic brake. It also has stickers, so when you get this, it actually comes kind of blank. You have to put the stickers on, but the stickers come with it. It's got to be very like steady-handed, you know what I mean? But this is our automatic brake. So again, it's a lever. I'm not sure how to explain that. All the way to the other side, and the red is your emergency brake. It actually has a detent to it, so when you press it all the way here, it will stop on its own. You gotta on purpose push it past the emergency, which is nice. And then you have on the other side of our independent brake, aka our loco brake. And again, similar concept except no detents. And then over here we have, this is our wiper switch and our light switch. And then we have down here we have a bunch of buttons. I never counted them, and I rarely use them. There's a lot of buttons down here that you can use for different features. In Train Sim World 3, I believe they're already mapped for you. And I don't know that you can actually customize or change the key mappings on Train Sim World 3, which is definitely not cool. But on Train Simulator and some other train sims, you can actually customize these to do a lot of different functions. And then over here we have like a it's kind of like an Xbox left down right up kind of thing. But what it mainly is used for by default is for opening and closing doors. So super easy to open and close doors with this thing here. Yeah, that's the Rail Driver. It's super cool. And in the back, I believe it has a USB. It's one USB powered in the back, but it also has a power cord. So it's two cords. One goes into the outlet, the other one goes into the PC. And that's it. It's not that big. This is my iPhone, right? And you can kind of see the scale of how big the Rail Driver is. So it's not massive. It fits pretty well on a desk. And as you can see, I don't have a whole lot of space. But alright, so back to the train. Not much going on, still cruising our way out of San Bernardino. You can see got houses and neighborhoods, suburbs out here on the left. Got some cars that seem to be better than they were before. In the early access, these cars were all like hover cars, floating and driving on the air and whatnot. They're better. Some of them are like in the ground, like that guy is like a low rider. But that's kind of, it kind of makes sense. We're not far from LA. There'll be people out here low riding, so it kind of makes sense. Look at that view right there, looking off into the distance. From this angle, like the view distance actually doesn't look too bad. That looks really nice, actually. That looks really nice. I can't lie to you. Now, if we go to the outside view, or I should say outside, but like the way up here view. Oh, my bell's on. Whoops. Man, we were far up front. Okay, well, we can't see it anymore, and I can't make my point. So, basically, I was trying to show you guys that you can see buildings popping in the distance from up high, but not so much down low. So far, we've only seen one train pass us. Hopefully, we'll see more. My personal opinion on Train Sim World 3 is I personally do like the lighting. I know some people have been complaining about it being too white or saturated. Was that the thing? I don't know. On this route, at least, it doesn't look that bad. The ground might be a little washed out, but I mean, who am I to say what California looks like? The mountains could be better. I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know where the rest of that mountain is. I would also love to see, and we'll probably get a mod for it. I remember, I think it was Sherman Hill got a mod for it, and what it was, they went back and replaced all of these trucks out here with American trucks and license plates. Now, I haven't seen any license plates that were wrong. But these are definitely European trucks. We don't put long vehicle in the back of our trucks. Kind of looks like it's flat. I don't know what state this is representing. I also don't know if this is American. I feel like that might be a European plate. These clouds look pretty good though, I gotta say. Let's get us a nice little drive-by again. That's basically all I do when I drive these routes. I just get the 8 camera and set up for a bunch of drive-by railfanning shots. Yeah, that mountain right there is like the end of the world. That's proof that the earth is flat. That's where life ends, right there. Alright, let's put it right here on the side. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. Going 23 miles an hour. I'll kill the rail driver cam since we're not even really using it. It's just chilling. Why didn't they update Train Sim World 2? I don't know. You'd have to ask them. Render go burr. You bought Train Sim World 2 8 days before Train Sim World 3. That sucks. You definitely deserve, like, a free copy. Oh, it's raining! I was right. There's always 100% chance of rain. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all for us, though. That's gonna make this real hard. Jessica says, "Yay, rain!" No, I didn't want rain. I wanted a nice, clear, light cloud day, but I didn't want to set it like manually, you know. But I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. Hopefully, it won't last too long. Mike Bell, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. I hope you're doing well. It's gonna get slippery. Yeah, we gotta watch the reel. Yeah, we'll slip now, for sure. And again, because I've done this route a few times, or I've attempted this route a few times going downhill, and that's the reason why I know it's going to be 2.2% gradient up for the next like 10 miles. So it's not going to be easy. Yes, Ricky, this is the San Bernardino sub. I guess that's what they call it. Or the Cajon Pass, whichever. You just played the Canadian service and it didn't end with rain or fog. Oh, a fog, but no rain. Oh, cool. You know, one time, I don't know if this was a bug or what. There's a certain service I ran where, let me see. It started off at night. It was a late night service. Thankfully, I was actually running this in nighttime, real time. But it started off at night, like 2 o'clock in the morning. And it went into the San Bernardino, and when I got like kind of close, the weather changed to fog. Let's get the wipers on. And the fog was so bad I could not see. I'm not kidding. I could not see the nose of my train from here. I couldn't see the tracks in front of me. It was that bad. All right, we're slipping. We're slipping already. Just a little bit. Yeah, this might get more challenging than I expected. I came into the stream like, yeah, we're gonna come out and hang out, chill, take a relaxing drive at 35 miles an hour through Cajon Pass, but we might have to work for this one. And I really hope we don't get stuck on this mountain. I really hope we don't. Yeah, I wonder if there's possibilities to mod the dynamic weather in any way as well. I don't know. I'm not a modder, so I don't know how to make mods. I just use them. But I've seen some pretty cool things done by the community in the past. And oh, is that lightning? Yep, there's lightning. We just drove into a frickin' storm. It's our lucky day. Alright, you guys better watch out. Don't get struck by lightning. Yeah, I gotta stay on that sander. I'm gonna keep this up so I know. Actually, if you don't want to use the HUD, you could also look down here. If you see wheel slip in white, that means that that you're slipping. DJ Hunt, welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you. But yeah, that's honestly one of my honest feedback. That at first I was amazed by dynamic weather, and I still am. I still love the idea. I'm glad they did it. But I do feel that it needs to be tweaked a little bit. Sometimes I feel like it happens too, like the changes is too often. But also the probability of rain is too often. And I'm in the summer. I'm not like in I don't think I'm in a season that attracts rain. I remember they said that like if you're like in spring, I believe in spring you get a lot of rain. But in the summer, I mean, it shouldn't be raining that much. I mean, don't get me wrong, where I live in Texas, in the freaking desert out here, we got 3 weeks of rain. Like a whole year's worth of rain we got. John Mages, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Hopefully doing well. But I like the idea. You're right, Crazy Dash. I like that idea of being able. I'm not sure how hard that will be to implement. Right now, I understand that it's random. There's no user ability to adjust that stat, but it'd be nice to kind of, you know. Hold on, CJ. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. This hawk is for you. Welcome aboard, my friend. But yeah, I think it'd be nice to kind of, you know, take the idea that American Truck Sim has done. Or I'm sure other sims have done it too, of you know, including a probability of rain aspect. So like, hey, like for example, I want it to rain sometimes, just not every time. And with my luck, it's rained every time, almost every time. So I'm getting really good at driving in the rain. Let's just say that. So we're gonna watch for wheel slip, make sure nothing happens. We only have the 1, 2, 3, 4. Engines in front, nothing's in the back, so I feel like we're more prone for slip when we don't have a helper train in the back pushing us or a distributed power in the middle. But we have 24 miles from our final stop location, and we are about two inches away from the lightning. I do like the fog. The fog is actually really cool. Like if you, I'm not sure if they hard set this weather, but there was a scenario I did, or a timetable event, or something I did on Cajon Pass. It was early morning, and it was like a early morning fog, but not like a thick, you can't see anything fog. It's more like you can see a good distance, like maybe 3 miles. But like fog, and then you can still see the sun peeking through. It was beautiful. I was like, how do I recreate this? Like, what preset is this? Dang, Rob the Builder representing Florida says every night it rains every night for 4 months. Wow. JB Gaming, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Levy says you haven't driven in the rain yet either. Sweet. But good for you. So, here's the thing about this route, guys. A lot of people don't like US routes because they're slow. As you can see, we're doing 26 miles an hour. And I want people to understand the speed of this route, because this route might not be for you. It might be too slow for you. It is faster than most other freight routes that Train Sim World has. As you can see, speed limit right now is 50, I think 45. And earlier it was 55, and I think it goes as high as 75 in a very short piece of track. But a lot of it on the other side of the mountain pass is 55 as well. But the issue is, because we're so heavy, even though the speed limit is 45, we're only able to make 26 at max throttle. And that's why we're going 26. I'm not going 26 because I want to just hang out and enjoy the scenery. There ain't nothing to see out there. I'm going 26 miles an hour because this is as heavy, this is as fast as I can go at this weight. And the same thing when you're going downhill, going the opposite direction through Cajon Pass. If you go too fast, I think the speed limit is like 35 going through Cajon Pass. If you go too fast, you're never gonna slow down again. You'll just, you'll do a nice breezy 150 by the time you get to the bottom, and stopping is not an option. So you kind of have to take it slow to actually make it through the entire route. You can full throttle it from like the first, like all of this up here going out of Barstow. If you don't pay attention to speeds, you can just full throttle all through here, all the way down here. But once you get into the mountain part, if you don't want to derail, if you, I'm sure you could probably hit a nice 60, 75 going through here without derailing. You probably should, but I think the physics will let you in game. But yeah, I want to see if we can spot a Union Pacific. What do you guys think? In chat, you think we're gonna spot a Union Pacific train through the canyon? Are the flat cars wheel moving? Huh? I don't understand what you're talking about. Oh, lightning. Our wheels are moving, and the wheels in the back are moving. And looks much better. I'm still getting a little bit of that blur around the edges. I'm not sure if I need to turn off a setting or something to disengage that. I know they were working on the blur effect that was happening. Oh, we got struck by lightning. We definitely just got struck by lightning. Defect detector. Milepost 8, 4. Axle count 120. Defect. Stop immediately. Car 4. Lightning strike. You know what? This would be perfect. This route is wide open for them to add Metro Rail. I agree. Jim Johnson, what up, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for watching. Welcome to the Leroy family, my friend. Good to see you. You played the German map and it's broken. Oh no, how? There's hills through the map, and then you glitched through the train and landed off the track with no train. You were lost for an hour. What? That sounds like an adventure. I wanna try that. That sounds like fun. You meant on the new flat cars only. Oh, yeah, they move. Yeah, they move, Sonny. All the freight cars move. Or the wheels move, I should say. That's the sound. So far so good, but this is the easy part. Still 2.1% gradient. in the rain. We got a little bit of wheel slip back there, but I think we'll be all right. We're getting right to the mouth of the Cajon Pass. I will say this, you know, I've done this route a bunch of times, and I've never done the Cajon Pass in the rain going up. I've done it going down, and I failed. But I've never done it going up. So hopefully we don't get stuck somewhere. Green lights, that's good to see. Man, there's so much they could do with this, and there's so much. Can I tell you? Can I just tell you how much could be if they extended this route? There's such a high concentration of U.S. freight in this area. I don't think they will, though. Honestly, I don't think they will. Was that a? I think it was. I think it's a railroad crossing coming up. I don't think they're gonna extend it. Yep, there's one right here. It's doesn't have a light though. It's just one of these kind of crossings. But we'll still honk. But yeah, I'll show you in a second the map. There's so many freaking possibilities. I would like to show you something in a little bit. Lightning. This is now an electric train. Facts. 2.3% gradient. There it is. So there, let me see. How do I show you this? Yeah, I think the best way to show you this is this way. Let me go find it. Hold on. Let me go find it. I'm gonna do some show and tell of the potential of this route. It's never gonna be done though. It's not gonna happen. I'm sorry. It's not, and I'm okay with that. I've come to grips that the thing that I'm about to show you is never gonna happen on Train Sim World 3, and that's okay. Cause that's just not their place. It's not their place. So hold on just a second. I'm gonna bring up my my desktop screen and show you something interesting. Okay, you're looking at my desktop now. There's really nothing for us to do. I mean, the train is gonna have to use all the power it can get to get up the hill, so we can stay a notch in case we start wheel slipping. We'll have to do some stuff there, like sand mainly. That's really all we can do is sand. But yeah. All right, so check this out. Nope, not that. This. So a little plug. Now I'm not here to promote this per se, but this is a map. And some of you in chat might recognize this map and know where it's from. It's called the Depot server. It's actually a community on another train sim. Thank you so much, Herman, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Area family. Thank you so much. So check this out. So we are leaving San Bernardino, and what we have in Train Sim World is this San Bernardino Depot. All this track, BNSF. San Bernardino Intermodal Facility, that's all there. We have all this here as well, which is some more of the San Bernardino yard, and then it cuts off right around here. But there's more track here. It keeps going and going. I don't know what that is. It might be the Metro Rail actually. Probably is. Oh, that's where the racetrack is? Wow, I didn't know that's what it was. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. But let's come back to that. So we're driving uphill. This is all through here, Cajon Pass. This is it on a map. And it is Hesperia. And continue north. There's Mojave Narrows Regional Park. Uh-oh, I didn't mean to do that. Victorville should be in here somewhere. Where's Victorville? There's Victorville. You can actually see how big Victorville is as a city. And here's the track that goes in a big circle, and there's also this subdivision that continues this way. Now this is something they could include. This is one. This actually continues off into a dead end. This is literally just industry. They call it Black Mountain and lots of cool things could happen there. This I feel like is doable. It's not a lot of track. It's not a lot of extra scenery. I feel like they could legit go through and make that as an extension to this route. It's not a lot. It's just a little bit. Continuing north to Barstow. So what we got in Train Sim World is it cuts off here at the northern part, and it cuts off over here after I believe this is Old Barstow. But what they could add, look when I zoom out, look at all this track. Look at all this track. This is all BNSF and Union Pacific. So they could add down here by San Bernardino. They could go all the way to Ontario, California, Pomona. I don't remember where Colton Yard is. That's a massive yard. Oh, here it is over here. Somewhere. Continue south all the way to LA. Yep, and there's a bunch in LA. So it actually doesn't look like a lot. This is like all 60 to 80 miles worth of track right there. That would double the length of the route. Also, they could add the Mojave sub, which is all of this right here. It's basically nothing. All of this is basically desert. This would be the easiest extension they ever made, just desert. It's nothing. All the way to, what is this, Mojave, which is another yard there. And they continue to Tehachapi. Super popular. You guys might recognize this Tehachapi loop. That's on Train Simulator Classic. Very famous route through here. I wouldn't be surprised if they added this route as a separate route, but not connected. But if they connected, it'd be amazing. And then all the way to Bakersfield. So again, there's a lot of stuff they could do. They could even go east to, I think it's Needle Sub, all the way out here. So it's just, it's never gonna happen though. It's just too much. It's just too much. But you know, I can dream, right? I can dream. Oops, I'm very sorry. I did not mean to do that. There you go. We're back. So you didn't miss anything. We're still at 2.2% uphill gradient. It's still raining. Thankfully, we still have traction. I would like to not lose any more speed than what we have already. Yeah, Lucerne Valley runs off Cajon as well. There's a lot. There's a lot, and that's not even all of it that I just showed you guys. But again, I mean, you know, obviously it's a lot of work. There's a lot of scenery to place and whatnot. So, but it's possibilities there of what could be extended to the Cajon Pass specifically. Now, I know you could say the exact same thing about every other Train Sim World route. You know, the Southeastern High Speed could probably extend it for hundreds of miles. The Würzburg route in Germany could be extended for hundreds of miles or connected to the other ones. You know, I feel like the most potential for connectivity and extension is in all the German routes. Just connect them together. Have like 500 miles of rail. Rookies World, what's up, my friend? You got track charts? Actually, I do too. Matter of fact, we could bust those out. We could bust those out. Let me see. For the Cajon Pass, I have a PDF. Let me see if it's in my downloads. I can't remember if it's the Cajon sub or the San Bernardino. I'm gonna open both of them. Let's get another drive-by. It's been a while. We're overdue. All that lightning and thunder. Doing pretty good, man. I gotta say, driving up the hill so far is definitely easier than coming down it. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on the light, more lightning there. EBCS Cajon. Anybody in chat know what that stands for? EBCS? I'm gonna wait here for the train to come by. As far as I can go, yeah. Maybe coming around the corner when she comes. ATS has a mod. You can drive all across the USA. You wonder if someone will do something like that for Train Sim. That would be, you know what? It's true. Yeah, I have it. It's called the Coast to Coast mod for American Truck Sim. And there's also pro mods for Euro Truck Sim that could, you know, not connects the whole world, but it actually extends it beyond, like, you know, like Russia, like the Middle East, stuff like that. So I wonder. I don't know. I don't know that my Train Sim World is moddable enough. Oh, perfect time. We got another train coming down the hill at the same time. Another ES44 C4. Looks like a manifest train heading southbound. There's the flat cars, the new bulkheads. And yes, the wheels do move. Box cars from BNSF. No problem, Dash. No problem, man. Yeah, I've never heard of a user-made route mod for Train Sim World. Like, none of them. I think it may be possible in Train Simulator, just because of the way it was built. But I don't know. It seems that the I don't know. I wish I'm not a modder, so I don't really know how that works. But from what I hear, a lot of people complain about, I guess, the way Train Sim World was made, that it doesn't have the same tools or something to allow just some normal everyday person to go in and create their own route, whether it be fictional or realistic, or even to do like a route connection kind of thing. Again, I don't have the knowledge about how that works, but it seems that there's something about the way they made Train Sim World versus the way Train Simulator was made, that there's less options for just customization. EBCS eastbound control signal. Ah, okay, thank you, man. I knew somebody knew the answer. There's a honk for you, man. GSK, hello, my friend. Good to see you. I'll get you another. Don't worry. I'll get you another one. It is a nasty rainy day through the Cajon Pass today. I was hoping for some nice, bright, and sunny weather for us today. But, you know, it turns to a challenge. You never know what you're gonna get. I'm still waiting to see some Union Pacific out here. I don't know, maybe our timing is off. So far, we've only seen BNSF trains. Sean Delaney, it does not have Amtrak, sadly. But it's wide open, man. It's ready for it, I feel. I hope that maybe sometime they'll make a locomotive DLC that adds the train, or maybe even add some more track that include the Amtrak to it. Yeah. We do have an Amtrak route on Train Sim World out of Boston. That's the only one right now. And I think it's, what's it called? Boston... I already forgot the name of it. I say, this train is doing really good through here. I'm just begging to see some Union Pacific, man. I'm gonna freak out if I see Union Pacific. I really am. Thank you so much, Final Form Hexes, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Doing a few nice little drive-bys here as we creep through the Cajon Pass at 26 miles an hour. And I'm pretty surprised that we're keeping traction. Yeah, look at that weather. But honestly, what I'm thinking of doing, I'm sure someone's going to do it before me, because I'm not really good at it. I'm only going to do it because I want it, and I want to try it. But I'm planning, hold on. I'm planning on bringing over the Amtrak train from Rush Hour on the Boston Sprinter, even though it's not the realistic train. I know. I'm considering bringing it over into a fictional scenario, custom scenario in Cajon Pass. Or I might not bring that over. I might just bring the F40 from the Caltrain. I might bring that over. So curious, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. And just would love to make a custom scenario where it has like a half and half BNSF, Union Pacific freight trains running up and down the route. Add in a couple passenger trains. That'd be pretty dope. Thank you so much. They're working on it so the wheels won't be censored. I love that. Uh-oh, it's clearing up. It's getting brighter. The rain might be headed out. Is this VSBD CLO? No, I don't think this is. Oh, SBD CLO. I don't know which one this is. I don't remember what service I picked. So you see the end of our train way back there, snaking through, man. We are snaking through. Let's get us a shot of that. Look, wow, that's cool. Long train. 74 vehicles, which is not the longest. The longest train, at least last time I checked, was 96. And yes, the rain has stopped. Thank you, Jesus. The windows of heaven are closed. I want to get us a nice overhead shot. We get the whole train back. Well, kind of get it. It's still raining, but it's brightening up. I forgot to put my gear down. Oh shoot! Japanese wheels. Oh no! That's hilarious. Yeah, you're right though. You know, Amtrak doesn't run a lot of trains out here, but it'd be nice to see some packs. The thing is, I can't really put Amtrak ACS 64 because it has a pantograph on it. I'll probably just put Caltrain, which is gonna bother me quite a bit. I don't know. Maybe somebody make a livery for it, Amtrak or something. Now, how are we looking? We're still not spinning our wheels. We've driven 100 miles. Let's go. 2.2 is still the gradient. Oh yeah, we got some nice snaky track here. This is gonna be a nice little rail fan. There's a couple like famous rail fanning spots that I don't know where they are, but I do know that they exist. Oh yeah, we're gonna do this right here. Oh, why is there a truck in the middle of nowhere? Oh, it's still raining. I'll set the camera up here. Yeah, oh, that mountain. Yeah, there's some little graphical glitches going on out here that is a problem. Is the top? Are we already at the top of the mountain? I don't think so. Kind of looks like the top. Yeah, I wish that the scenery, like the mountains, even the distance mountains, had the, what's the name of that route? Not Sherman Hill, the other one. The one that came out from the third-party team. What is it called? Shoot. Cane Creek. I wish that they did the Cane Creek treatment to the mountains. Yeah, that'd been baller right there. Yeah, it has a lot of power. It does. Maitland Sydney Train of Logs. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Is there any port trains yet? I'm not sure what you mean by that, GSK. What do you mean by port trains? The CTRL Hartford line and MBTA Lowell would be great options, yeah. You're working in Clovis Yard as we speak? Oh, sweet, man. How about put packs through here? Just AI controlled at the very least. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing. No Train Sim World giveaway today. We did a giveaway, what was that, yesterday? A couple days ago? What was that, Tuesday? What is today? Tuesday. Friday, yeah, Friday. We did 2 giveaways for Train Sim World 2. And they're still working on dishing those out. But I don't have any giveaways for you today, I'm sorry. You know, Dylan, I agree, man. I do agree about that statement, and I feel it even more now. I felt it for a while, and I've seen some other videos, and I didn't realize that it wasn't just me. And that what I mean by that is that train sim world in general, the US routes have not really gotten the full love that we feel it should get. And I know that here's the thing. I'm not here being paid by Dovetail to say nice things about them. Yes, I'm an ambassador, but I'm still free to say whatever I want to say. And I'm going to say what I want to say. I'm going to be honest. But I will give them credit because I do believe they work hard. I wouldn't call them lazy at all. Some people will say that, use those words, but I wouldn't call them lazy at all. I know they work hard. I know they try because there is a U.S. audience that wants U.S. freight routes and U.S. trains in Train Sim World 3. I think the issue is they don't have the resources to create the most high quality. Look how long that train is. Look at that. Look all the way in the back. Look at that. Hold on. I'm trying to get an angle. Trying to get the angle. There we go. That's the angle. All the way back there. They don't have the resources or to really dedicate the same effort that they're putting into like the British routes or the German routes. Because if you notice, you go to a German route, and I'm just kind of reflecting what I've gotten from the community, right? When you go to a German route, it's amazing. I mean, scenery is good. It's pretty equal, scenery-wise. But they have advanced PCB, LZB, like all that stuff. I ain't never heard of that, but it's really cool how they've done it. They've done a great job on getting the physics of the train to work as closely as they can as possible. I give them all credit for that. The British routes, very well done. All the quality, you can tell it's a passion project. You can tell they have German people on the team that will not let this go out if it's not a certain way. You can tell they have a whole team of British people who will not let this go out if it doesn't look like the train that drives by their house. But what I feel that they need is they need a U.S. representative or a whole team. I think we need Train Sim World USA. The same way they have a preserve crew of people who are a whole team of people who are there just to go back and make routes better, or at least they used to have that. I think they need a U.S. route team that knows U.S., that are from the U.S. or work on U.S. or have worked in the U.S. on the rails, because there's a lot of little details and things that I hear people complain about, and I have some of the same complaints that never really get seen, and you wouldn't know. You wouldn't even know it unless you lived here in the U.S. and you heard the train drive by your house every day. You know what I mean? Or you worked on the railroad. A lot of stuff like that you would never know, right? Like there could be all kind of things wrong with a ICE train, and I would never know the difference because I'd never seen one in my life. You know, so I don't know, that's my little rant on that. I just think they need a team if they really want to dedicate and make authentic trains for the U.S. They need to, and they may already have it. Maybe they're already working on it. I don't know. They absolutely need a team of people, not just one guy or girl. They need a team of people who know U.S. freight in and out. And they can help, help the sound team and be like, hey, this is not right. You need to sound like this. They can help with the actual route building. One thing that I would like, and I haven't got a chance to mention this yet. This is my personal request. I'm gonna go back here. That's a little bit quieter. My personal request is the way that coupling has worked in Train Sim World has never changed. It's been the same since the first version. It needs to be upgraded. Sorry, I'm trying to do camera things. There we go. We have access to basically one button. Oh, look at that. Okay, sorry. I gotta appreciate stuff. It's wet. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? The coupler is actually wet. I think. I don't think it's always looked like that. It might. We'll see later on if it stops raining. If it's not wet later, but it's wet. That's pretty cool. But anyways, back to complaining. Again, I'm not here to complain and make it sound negative. I'm just giving suggestions. But the way coupling works is super basic. I think we need to have control of air hoses and the what do they call the line, being able to open and close. What's it called, cylinder cock or something like that? I can't remember. Being able to have more control of the air hoses and how they work. Because right now, you're never gonna have a breakaway train. You're never gonna have a leaky line. It doesn't really simulate that like that. But being able to have to actually worry about if you go straight into notch 8, you might rip the train apart. That's dope. Or being able to actually walk the whole length of the train to make sure all the air hoses are connected. That's the kind of stuff that's what U.S. freight is all about, right there. And yeah. Anyways, let me stop. How you doing, chat? Yeah, and a Trains to the World Canada. Yeah. How about we just do, you know, Trains to the World North America? I think they can all fit in the same thing. Yes, perfect example. Run 8. I do play Run 8, and they have a pretty good simulation of how hoses and valves work throughout the train. It's not just one click. You do have to actually open the coupler. You have to close the hose, open the hose to release the air. You can partially open and close the air hoses to keep the, you know, for reasons. You can recharge the train. You can dump all the air from the whole train. If you mess up one hose, you may lose air in all the train and all the brakes lock up. Like, that's the kind of thing I would love to see in Train Sim World 2 or 3, or yeah. That'd be cool. That would be dope. Okay, oh, all right, guys, we're brainstorming. We might be getting somewhere. I like this idea. Train Sim Europe, Train Sim America, and then what Train Sim Europe could be like the whole Europe. Okay, that's might be too much. There's a lot. Europe is massive. But you get what I'm trying to say. Connect them. Like, Train Sim Europe, focus on Europe, connect other European routes, and make a thing. I don't know. Maybe we're getting too wishful. This is getting unrealistic. I don't think it's gonna happen. But yes, advanced coupling would be nice. It's potential. I still personally enjoy Train Sim World 2, 3, whatever number. I've been playing it for a while. I also play Run 8. I play Train Simulator Classic. I play Train Life. Is that what it's called? Something like that. Derail Valley. You know, I genuinely enjoy driving trains, and honestly, one of my personal favorites is Train Sim World, and I play it a lot. Like I said, there's a lot of things they could continue to do and make it better. But I know it's not a massive team, so but I again, I want to give them credit. They do a great job with all 3D modeling and whatnot. It's just for US specifically, just speaking for my people, they want better physics and more advanced freight operations. Somebody in the comments mentioned earlier that it's always just A to B, and I kind of disagree. It's not always just A to B, but usually yes, it is. And it would be nice to have just to kind of run. I want to drive a train like a guy, like a train driver does in real life. I want to simulate that. And I know they kind of try to with the scenarios and the journeys and things like that. But that's the kind of experience I'm looking for. I want to hop into a train and all right, today we need to deliver some chemical cars to San Bernardino. And when we get to San Bernardino, the scenario doesn't just end in San Bernardino. Now we need to move those to another train and deliver them to a customer or something. All right, is this the top? No. Oh wait. Oh, we came around the other way. What? We did. I ain't never been this way. This is my first time going this direction. So usually, when you drive the opposite direction, you end up going down this side. And this is where you get into the 3.2% downhill gradient. And we never hit 3%. We stayed at pretty much 2.0 for the majority. We're now doing 0.6. And the way we went looks a little less steep. Yeah. Look what you learn when you run the same route, the opposite directions. I didn't know. Oh, for some reason, I thought we were going to take this exact same track. That's cool. That's pretty cool. Have they released the Cajon Pass? Wait, what? Yeah, everything is out, Trainzilla. Matter of fact, I don't know if you can download it or buy it separately. I'm not sure about that. Oh, another train! Oh, look at this view. Look at that. Look at that. Here comes an intermodal screenshot. Nice. I'm loving these clouds too. These clouds look so good. The trains are not allowed to go up 3% gradient, only down. Ah, okay. Good to know. Thanks. Electric Crystals, hello. Welcome to the stream. Yes, Jessica, I agree. Most importantly, model the toilets. I'm not even kidding. That's not me being sarcastic. They need to start modeling toilets. The community wants it. And I kind of agree with you. I mean, I don't want to segregate or separate the community. I really don't. I like that Train Sim World brings together the Train Sim World enthusiasts and not just the US freight train sim world, not just the British train sim world. But honestly, you know, people are going to play what they're familiar with already. And we're actually coming up to the peak. We might already be there. Yeah, the peak is right here. And I think we just flew over it. Yeah, we gotta start slowing down. We just flew over. We're going downhill now. We've got to the peak of Cajon Pass. We made it through the uphill portion. It's still raining. Now it's time to go into dynamic braking and get this thing slowed down. We still have 17 miles to go. We're stopping in Victorville. Get the view off our right. And it is dynamic time. Alright, let's kick it in. Go notch 2. It doesn't get that steep on this side of the mountain. So far, my thoughts is that going in this direction is the easy way. If you're driving south from Barstow to San Bernardino down the mountain, that's the hard part. The speed limit now is 50? Yeah, 50. I'm gonna try to keep it high. We're not gonna go that steep, so I'm not that worried about losing the train today. But we'll keep it around 40 or so. Oh, the horn's way better than TSW1, for sure. You need my personal opinion on Aerofly FS. From what I have seen, what improvements do they need? You know, I haven't looked into that simulator in a while. Sadly, I don't think I'm able to tell you. I don't know. I can look into it later and give you some feedback. Train Master, any chance you can do this service? GLAC HC505. Not today. This is the only service we're gonna be running today. But are you having trouble with it? Do you need help with it? Are you stuck on it? Or you just want to see it? I'm just curious. I don't remember what service we picked. I wonder if I pause if I can see. It doesn't say in the pause menu either. No, it doesn't say. We have 71, 5,400 tons. Like it's looking like the rain's gonna go away, but it just doesn't want to let up. This one rain cloud is following us. All right, we have a 1.4% gradient. Start throwing in some more dynamics. We don't lose a train. And I'll just throw it over here next to the straight track. Under redo service, it says what service I'm playing. Under redo service. Oh, there it is. I'm doing the LAC ABQ. So LA to, I don't know, is that Colton? Might be LA Colton or something to Albuquerque. Auto rack. No, Los Angeles to Albuquerque. I don't know if there's a dead man switch. Are you talking about the like alerter? Is that what you're talking about? There is one. I turned it off because it's annoying. It's back here. Here it is. The cab signals. If you click on that, it'll turn on the alerter, and I don't know how often it does it or why it does it. You gotta keep hitting this button. Shut it up. It'll start beeping at you. Alright, we're going downhill 1.6%, and we may need some brakes. I am full on the dynamic right now, and we are not slowing down. We might switch. If we go up 1 more miles per hour, I'm gonna go to minimum braking. I believe the whole train should now be on the hill. It actually looks like at dynamic 8, it is neutralized. Where is the back of the train? There it is. Yeah, we're all going downhill now, the whole train. And I am a little upset. I've still yet to see the Union Pacific on this route. It might be the time of day we're doing today. I don't know. Back to the front. Alright, let's throw in a minimum application. And don't forget to bail out. Alright, let's do it. So minimum, bail out. Here we go. Alright, hopefully that works, and it looks like it is working. Great. I learned that from Train Simulator Driver. Shout out to him. Probably asleep because he's in Australia. And we'll bring the dynamic brake back. So now what's happening is the minimum brake effort is being applied for the length of the train, which is in turn slowing us down, which means we need less dynamic brake. So now I gotta find a sweet spot. This is something that I really struggle with going down Cajon Pass on the other side, was trying to balance the brakes and the dynamic. It always gets away from me. I think I finally got it just the other day when I did I don't know what I was thinking, but in one sitting I decided to again do the full route from Barstow to San Bernardino. I think it was at night too. Which is crazy. Which means there's literally nothing to see. There is an EOT device in the back. Yeah, it should be. Let's take a look. Yep, that's an EOT. End of train device. You'll see this in the back of American freight trains. Has a lot of functions. One obviously is to, you see it's plugged into the air hose. So it's actually, from what I understand, you guys can correct me, you know, because I'm not an expert, but what I understand is this air hose is telling the EOT how much, you know, air is in the back of the train, or how much brakes or lack of brakes is being applied. And that's how we know in the front of the train how much brakes are being applied in the back of the train. It's not all instant. It takes a while for the air to go through all the way from the front through all 76 cars, or 100 or 200 on longer trains in real life. and I believe this sends a signal back to the cab of the train. I think it does some more stuff too. It always has a red blinking light so people can see at night. But I'm not sure what else it does. I wouldn't be surprised if it has a GPS on it or something. It also, oh, whoa, 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 whoa there, calm down. It also emits a radio signal you can listen to on the right channel. Ah, cool. I could have swore at the beginning of our stream that I saw some red Honda Civics inside of our auto rack. I could have swore. I could have swore. Alright, we're getting too slow now. I'm going to release automatic brake. I really hope. I don't regret that. Yep, now we're doing 0.5%. It's gonna take time to recharge those brakes. The EOT also allows you to set emergency brakes at the rear of the train instead of the front. Ah, didn't know that. But yeah, the customer might be a little bit upset because when we, we left with Honda Civics, we're gonna arrive with no Honda Civics. So maybe we could say we got robbed. Alright, yep, we're going downhill again. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Yeah, this part of the route is it's not just one constant gradient like the other side. It's kind of up and down. It varies. And that rain will not let up. It's dang near clear out here and it's still raining. Is that a bug? Like, bro, it's almost clear skies. Alright, we're speeding up. Let's go notch 4. And brakes are released. The IFD screen looked from an EMD locomotive. Oh, that would be a good shot from underneath this bridge. Okay, it's like water in the middle of that street. That's a pretty cool little detail. Lee, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I agree, Dash. That's I've kind of come to a conclusion that this is actually become probably my favorite route for Transom World, and the reason why is because of the diversity of the route itself. So you have a mountain pass area, you have a lot of straight track that allows you to go a bit faster. You have a lot of industries, like we're about to pass one now, one here. There's one. I thought there's one down here somewhere. There's one here. Obviously, big yards. There's like always something to see. So now we're driving through another little suburb area or town outside of the Cajon Pass. This might be the outskirts of Victorville actually that we're already driving through. So there's also like kind of like desert area where it's like, oh, rain did finally stop. Where there's actually just trees and foliage for as far as you can see. So it's very diverse in the scenery, which is something I do like about it. And finally, the rain has stopped. Finally. It's about dang time. Alright, a little bit too much dynamic. We can go a little bit faster. Yeah, I agree. I personally am not a fan of driving 30 miles per hour for 3 hours. That's not fun. I mean, it can be fun. It can only be wrong, but yeah, I agree. I would much rather go much faster, cover some more distance. I don't mind having to go through a slow section of track Gotta slow down because it's like tight and turny. Norfolk is a little bit faster. The Norfolk horseshoe curve is a little bit faster. I like that route. I really like Clinchfield because of the scenery. The scenery is amazing in Clinchfield. The Clinchfield route. But yeah, I think a lot of people, especially people who are not from the U.S. and even people who are in the U.S. are like, I don't like freight. It's too slow. I feel you. I understand. I get it. I 100% get it. Yeah, that whoop sound is fun. Whoop. Can the rail driver be used on console or is it PC only? No, it's PC only. It would be smart of them to make it for console with 2, since Train Sim World is now on console, but I don't think they're going to. Doesn't seem like they're doing like much of anything for it. I haven't seen an update in like 50 years. It's been the same product for 100. You think Sandpatch Grade is better for scenery than Clinchfield? I disagree. Look on our right, we have more traffic. We have another auto intermodal train manifest on the siding. I think this is the one that goes to, what's the name of that pass? The one we looked at on the map earlier. It goes off that way. I think it's that one. But yeah, like I said, this route always has something to look at. There's always something out here. Either there's tracks on the side, city, industrial park. And what is that up ahead? Is that a stopped train? Or there's a couple freight cars on the side? Yeah, these are just a few freight cars left on the side. Nope, there's an SD. Is it 40? Yeah, there's an SD40 here. Anything over here? There's another one? Yeah, they're working together. Cool. Not sure why he left his lights on, but okay. Super dope. Yes, it is now available on Xbox as well, my friend. Go get it. Aw, I hate when I miss comments. Stand by, let me catch it. What is up, Polar Slice? New to the channel. You're interested in railroads and airport jobs. Currently looking to apply at NS. I assume that means Norfolk Southern. Do I have any advice for getting started? Well, I've never worked on a railroad in real life, so I don't have any advice for you there. All I can tell you is apply. Yeah, the worst they could say is no. You already don't have the job, so go for it, man. For airports, same advice. Apply. There's lots of places you can do that. You can go on, like, if you know the train, like the operators in your area for trains, or even at the airport, you can go to their website directly, like a Norfolk Southern, BNSF, see if they're hiring, and apply and see where that leads you. For the airport, similar thing. You can find jobs online for specific airlines, or sometimes it's a contract company. It's not the airline itself that employs them. So just do some research and look there and apply. One thing that's definitely a good idea, at least in the United States, is called Indeed.com. I'm not sponsored by them, but if they want to, I'm open. I got my job at the airport by using Indeed.com. I just happened to stumble upon the job opening to become a ramp agent or ground handling person at the airport, and I applied. I got the job. Matter of fact, it was the easiest job I ever got. All you need to work at the airport is to be 18, I believe, or older, and have a driver's license. And they do background checks for both airport jobs and railroad jobs. So make sure your history is clean. Do what you gotta do. But It is also a drug test for all these things too. Friend, brother, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Arrow Royal family. That honk is for you. Welcome aboard. But yeah, go for it. That's all I can say. Just go for it. If you were to work for real world, you would work for Horseshoe. Yeah, that'd be a good one. I've thought about it, honestly. I've thought about working on doing a railroad job. Matter of fact, I found a job opening really close to me to work for, I can't remember if it was BNSF or Union Pacific, because they both drive. Union Pacific and BNSF both have railroads in the Houston area, which is where I live. I think they call it the Houston Sub, matter of fact. I just learned about that. I think it was BNSF. But anyways, it was a couple jobs. One of them was operating some like crane thing to put containers on trains. And I was like, well, that's cool, but like, it's not really working on a train. I want to be a little bit closer to the train and just stacking containers on the train. And the other job was, I think, actually on the railroad. Now, what is this on our left coming up? That is, I can't remember the name of that. Oh, I think this is where Goodyear is. I think Goodyear is over there, and a few other places where they make tires and all that. I don't have my map up in front of me, but I think that's what that is. Yes, where's my map? Where's my map? No. Did we pass the Lucerne sub already? I think we did. Uh-oh, my camera's stuck. I want to be over here. I would like to see a Eurostar route too. I would. I think that would be amazing. I think that would be amazing. Dynamics says, all you've heard is working on the railroad is a bad idea. Jay Danielson, thank you, my man, for the subscription. Welcome to Blu-ray family. Great to see you. Welcome aboard. Is it freaking raining again? What the heck? Dylan is currently assigned to a start date for Airline Transport Pilot Flight School, or ATP, where you're going to become a instructor after 7 months. You go for your ATP rating for airline after 1,500 hours. Cool, man. Congrats. That's a big deal. Out in Fort Worth, they're hiring. Huh, good to know. Anybody out here in Texas or willing to relocate in Fort Worth? Go for it. Who, what is that, BNSF? I'm still a little upset that we have yet to see a Union Pacific train. I think the timing is just off. That's gotta be what it is. I know they're out here. I feel like I'm playing Way the Hunter and I can't find a single freaking bear. And I'm hunting bears. I'm catching up in the chat. I'm sorry, man. You found me when you searched Boston Railway TSW2. That's freaking it. That means it's working. That's good. That's what I want. I'm glad. Hopefully, when you found me, that you like what you see. That's the next step. The first step is being found. The second step is actually liking me when you see me or hear me or whatever. So, hopefully, you guys who are watching, if you're new to the channel, you are actually enjoying the content. If you're not, then it's okay. There's other people who do train videos and flight videos and racing videos that you can watch. Not everybody's gonna like me, and I'm okay with that. Oh, the crossover. I forgot. I never come from this direction, so I didn't recognize it. Man, I have still yet to be able to capture a moment seeing trains on both sides of these. I might have to come out here on foot and just wait for it to happen. Alright, we're a full dynamic break. We have speed limit coming down. Ernest Simpson, thank you for that subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome aboard. Good to see you guys. Welcome, welcome. Thank you guys so much for all the support. And big shout out to Dovetail as well. Dovetail Games for providing this copy that I'm rocking today of Trainstorm Growth 3. Honestly, if they were not to provide it to me, I would have had to buy it, and I would have bought it. But it's just much easier financially for me to be able to get it from them. I buy so many games, you know. I feel like anybody out there who does YouTube channel or anything knows that you spend a lot of money on investing into your YouTube channel. Nathan Keaton, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Welcome aboard. We got a yellow light up ahead, 35 miles an hour as well, coming at 4,000 feet. We're full on the dynamic brake, and speed is coming back slowly. We're stopping at 3 miles. I think this is a good time to honk the horn and drop in the automatic application. Independent bail off. There we go. Where's the crosswalk? Let's go find it. Where's the railroad crossing? I know it's over here. Oh, is that it? Really? That little thing? We have yet to see a real crosswalk or railroad crossing. Lame. That's all right. Fell off. And let's go ahead and oops. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Did we kill it? Did we kill it? Are we gonna stop? I think in real life, if I had done that, we definitely would have broke something and we'd be calling dispatch. Yeah, BNSF, what's our number? 3287 is at milepost, whatever that says. Track, was this track 2? I think we're on main 2, and we're gonna have to get maintenance out here. I just detonated the engine. Yeah, that's what it seems like. Engine's gone, all 6 of them. Eli, we're headed to our stop is Victorville. What time is it? Yeah, we're not gonna be able to go any farther than Victorville today. But our stop is Victorville. We're actually almost there. You actually see the this little mountain, or yeah, whatever you call that. There's a little gap. So right behind here is gonna be Victorville, and this is the perfect area to get another drive-by shot. Right here, shooting the gap. If it wasn't raining, it would look beautiful. It still looks pretty good. I like this rock here. I wish they did more of this along the route. But we got a red signal in 2 miles. Let's take it nice and slow. Alright, we're also going to be approaching the highway, or I think one of these is a road into a factory or something. But then also on our left is going to be the Victorville Amtrak stop. I think Amtrak stops in Victorville. The Mount Rushmore of Victorville. Yeah, sure. So basically what had happened a second ago was I was taking it. We had dynamic brake applied already. I went back into setup and I was impatient. And I went straight into dynamic brake off. And then it just kicked our butt. So there's milepost 37. it is coming down right now. And do our best not to overrun this stop. The worst thing you can do in Train Sim World 3, especially since there's no save function, is fail at the end of a 2-hour long drive. Yeah, it actually didn't take us that long to get here. There's the Amtrak station over there on our left. It'd be nice if they put people on it. Oh, here we go. Oh, it works. Thank you, York 99er, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. It is great to see you. Welcome aboard. Good to see you. Hello, Scubas. There's some more power on the rats. Yeah, we are getting rained out in today's stream. It has rained 3 times, I think. We should start slowing down, shouldn't we? Let's see if the dynamic works this time. If chat is telling you it's time to start slowing down, it's probably already too late. So let's go full Najee. You're right. Who's going to school at 4:40? Oh, actually, they might be getting out. They might be getting out of school. Not sure what time. Whoa! I did it again. We're definitely gonna need maintenance. I'll go ahead and call it in. I keep forgetting. Brakes are released. Yeah, but now we're too slow. Gotta get power in. Turn up this. The wipers are too slow. Train becomes monster truck.mp4. That's exactly what it is. Thank you, Jake. I really appreciate that. Hope you're doing well too. You're saying it's flickering? Yeah, I think it's because I'm full screen and I keep clicking on other windows, so I'm gonna have to change that. So I'm sorry. This will be the last flicker. No more flickers. All right, red sig and 5,000 feet. I'll let it coast down the hill. And we'll request maintenance guy to come look at it. It's probably not okay. That's something else that I would like to see Train Sim World do is failures. Like the ability to run a train, or I should let me say it like this. Yeah, I'm not sure how they would implement it, but you know how you have a continuous timetable, and you have continuous journeys and things like that. Like, what if the train, like, say this ES44 C4 we're driving right now, after I finish driving it, when I get back in it, next time I load in, it's in the same state as it was when I left it. So state saving is basically what I'm saying. So what you could do is you could turn off the train completely, and then you can get your code and dark start. Or I'm gonna go. I feel like it's too early to brake. And we're using the dynamic. Or it could be random. I don't know. It'd be nice to be able to have to maintain it or be able to break it or something like I just did. But a persistent state of some sort, not just in US, but like in UK. I mean, those trains are being run all day. every day. And you know, they have an amazing shed or maintenance area in the Ashford part of the Southeastern high-speed line. What if you could actually take it over there? Or wait, we're getting somewhere. What about a complete persistent universe? Okay, too much, too much. All right, this is not Star Citizen, Blue. Calm down. All right, I'm gonna stop having ideas now because let's enjoy what we have. All right, we're gonna get some more dynamic braking. All of it. We're real close. And I'll use my automatic brake to bring it to a complete stop. We're pulling up to Victorville now. Got some grain and cement hoppers on our right. Some European cement trucks on our left. A red light ahead of us. And it looks like the dynamic brake is going to get us nice and slow. Oh yeah. Multiplayer is my biggest wish. Scratch everything I ever said. Multiplayer is where it's at. Matthias, hola my friend, good to see you. Gracias. Hope you're doing well. There's a Roblox train simulator? What? That's news to me. I mean, I'm not gonna play it, but that's still news to me. And I can imagine that being horrible. I can imagine that being a mess. I actually played, what country was that? Was it Polish? There was a it still exists. There's a Polish multiplayer train simulator that exists that I found on accident. It never pops up my recommended on YouTube, even though I watch train stuff all the time. And full service. Let's bring it to a stop. I think it's Polish. I think it was Polish. And is it Train Driver? Is that what it's called? Yeah, and I downloaded it. You know, it's kind of hilarious. But yes, it is multiplayer, and it's actually really cool. The way they did it is really interesting. I'm gonna free roam so I can continue my thought. Now we could continue running this all the way to Barstow, which is 28 miles away. It would take us about 45 minutes, but I don't have that kind of time. So we're gonna leave the train here and get off and walk around in the rain. What I was saying was there's another game called Train Driver, I guess is what it's called. Is it free or is it paid? I can't remember if it's free or not. Anyway, it's multiplayer. It's mostly in its native language, which I think is Polish. So it's extremely hard to find documentation on even how to play the game. I have lost a lot of sleep and hair pulling, trying to figure out how to play that game. There was not a lot of help, not a lot of English people play it. So, but it is multiplayer, and there's dispatch. There's dispatch people. They're actually in little control towers and everything. It's really cool the way they did it. And like you'll drive from one like railroad authority area into a next one, and a dispatch will pick you up and say, "Hey," and you got to tell them who you are, what you're doing, where you're going, and then they'll route you the right way. It's really cool. And it's done really well. Like it's not like really any trolling. Like it's very tame. Obviously, Run 8 is another one that has multiplayer as well. But that's mainly only U.S. freight stuff. So there's a lot of great train sims out there. If this one's not for you, there's other things you can do. There's also what's it, Railroads Online. I haven't really tried that one much. It's missing a few things that I would like in a train simulator for me to get into that one. But yeah. Anyways, that is the end of our route today, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me again. Train Sim World 3 is now available and out on all platforms: Xbox, PlayStation, PC. If you like what you see, go down there, pick it up. There's multiple editions you can buy. You can buy the standard edition, the deluxe edition, which includes the Steam Train pack. Or if you're only into US freight trains, you can just buy the US edition, which gives you just, yes, you can go ahead and take it away. I'm done. It gives you just the Cajon Pass and the training center or you can get the British edition, which only gives you the Southeastern High Speed plus Training Center, or you can get the German, or whatever they call it, the German one, and you get just a German train. So if you don't like all 3 routes, you just want to get one of them, you can do that. And I believe, don't quote me on this, but later on, if you choose to do so, you can add the rest of these on as DLC. And I'm gonna train hop my way back home. Can I climb up here? No? Yeah, I'm still on foot, by the way. Okay, I did not know when you hopped on another train on foot that you can still use the camera views. That's dope. Good to know. That's a really easy way to cheat. But anyways, guys, that's it for me. Thank you so much for hanging out. Again, have an amazing day. I don't know what day it is. It's Tuesday? It is. I'll be back live again probably Thursday. I'm going to take tomorrow off to focus on some work and content. And then Thursday we'll be back at it. And Friday as well. So come through if you like what you see. Come back. Until next time, remember you have 3 choices. Give up, give in, and give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. Cue the music. Cue the music. There it is. I'll see you guys next time, next video. I'm out. Shit. It's dark out here. Boom, boom, ka, boom, ka, boom, boom. What? I can't see anything. Mama. Wrong one. Hold up, I'm gonna figure it out. Nope, that's not it. And we're back. And we're not. See you. Train Master, drop your request one more time and I'll take a look. See you.